I used to play Rugby League on a Saturday, Rugby Union on a Sunday. I actually got into Rugby Union through my school friends. I was actually 9 years old, and I was doing a sports day, and one of my school friends' dads came to watch him do his sports day, and he must have liked my egg and spoon race and thought, I said, oh, that big lad can play rugby. So they invited me down, and it was just a case of getting ticked off by my parents, and they were like, yeah, take him, get him out of the house. And then the rest was history. So for years, from like 9 to 19, I'd play Rugby League on a Saturday and Rugby Union on a Sunday. And then, to progress from that, I just had to make a decision in the end of what was going to be the path for me.
What are you looking forward to the most about switching codes, obviously on a professional level?
Yeah, well, now I'm really excited to just make my debut for this club. That's the short term goal. I've got some learning to do, but ultimately now I'm here and I need to get out there and make my debut and show the lads what I'm about.
So obviously you mentioned the lads like the team having a cracking season, the second in the table, potential Wembley appearance. What can you bring to the wire?
Yeah, mate. First and foremost, the team's had a great year. I had my first taste of that on Saturday, which was fantastic for me to get down and watch the boys go and get the victory over Catalan, which puts them nicely, in second place with Saints. So yeah, they can have a big push at the end of the year, and for me, look, I've played in some huge games. I've played in big finals. I've won the Premiership. I've represented England. I've played in some big European tournaments. So I know what it takes to win some of these big games. I know what obstacles you have to take or should I say obstacles you have to overcome to reach the highest level. So it breeds well for me. So for me, first and foremost, I just want to be able to help this team. I want to add to the team. I don't just want to be a spare part. I want to add to this group, and I want to be part of something successful.
As you've mentioned, and it goes without saying, you've got a wealth of talent and a wealth of experience, obviously with Rugby Union, with England Rugby Union. From your Rugby Union career, what has been one of your highest points, if you can pick one of the many high points?
Yeah, it's a difficult question because I've been part of a pretty successful stint with Northampton. When we lost the final in 2013 and then went on to win it in 2014, going into extra time, playing over 100 minutes. At the home of Rugby Union, which was Twickenham. So that was amazing. That was my first taste of real success. You play this game to play for the great clubs, lift the greatest trophies and play in the biggest of games, and that was my first taste of that. And then I go on to make my debut against France, for England, February 2015, and off we go. I won actually then, it was 2014, but you know what I mean, same thing. And then that was I think I'm probably the only lad from Huddersfield to have done that, so that was a huge achievement. Representing your country is ultimately why you play the game, is to pull on that England jersey, and it's something that you feel is so far away, so to being able to do that is a special feeling. So it wasn't an easy ride for me to get there, but I managed to get there in the end, and it was it was worth every wound.
How obviously you've been in training, your third session was it today with the rest of the squad. How have you noticed the difference between Rugby Union training and Rugby League training?
Yeah, it's a lot shorter, it's a lot more intense, you've got a lot sharper bursts, and you've got a lot more like skill set assets with it. So you've got a lot of ball in hand and short plays, which is very beneficial for me in my game. Like I say, it's a lot more repeated efforts. So it's been a good integration so far. I think we've got a big session coming tomorrow, one that I'm really looking forward to.
obviously, like, glad to get the deal over the line. How did the decision come about, and what was the main reason you wanted to come to a great club like Warrington?
Yeah, I'm very thankful that the opportunity is there, because how many players get this opportunity through their career? You know, not many players are athletically able to do it, and so I'm very fortunate that, you know, I've been given this opportunity. It actually came around a couple of years ago. It wasn't quite right. I was still floating around the England setup. I was still under contract with Northampton, but the seed was planted, and I guess over the past few years it's just kind of grew. And you know, 2019 comes around and I'm out of contract, and one of the first questions I ask is this opportunity still there? So we pursued it. By chance, Pricey and Carl's CEO were at a Sale Sharks Northampton game earlier on in the year, saw me play, and you know, we set up meetings from there, and off we went.